Picture this. You're piecing together a dream PC, and you're stuck at the graphics card aisle, virtual or otherwise. Do you go for the shiny new NVIDIA 4060, the budget-friendly AMD 6600, or the all-rounder 4070? It's a tough call, right? Stick with me because today we're diving into these cards to figure out which one's the real MVP for you, whether you're gaming, creating, or a little bit of both. Let's kick things off with the NVIDIA 4060. This card's got 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM and runs on NVIDIA's latest Ada Lovelace architecture. It's built for folks who want a taste of cutting-edge tech. Think ray tracing that makes shadows and reflections pop like a Hollywood blockbuster, and DLSS 3, which uses AI to squeeze out extra frames without breaking a sweat. If you're into games like Cyberpunk 2077, where visuals are everything, the 4060 can handle 1080p with ray tracing on, though you might need to dial back a few settings for that buttery smooth gameplay. Honestly, I think it's a solid pick if you're excited about future-proofing your rig with new tech. But here's the catch. Its price to performance isn't the champ in raw gaming power. There's better value out there if you're not sold on the fancy extras. Now, let's shift gears to the AMD Radeon RX 6600. Also rocking 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM, this card's built on AMD's RDNA 2 architecture. It's a no-nonsense option for gamers who care about frames over frills. In fast-paced shooters like Valorant or CSGO, the 6600 can crank out over 200 FPS at 1080p on high settings, plenty for competitive players who need every edge. It's cheaper than the 4060 too, which makes it a steal if your wallet's feeling the pinch. Personally, I love how efficient it is, sipping power while still delivering the goods. If you're not chasing ray tracing or NVIDIA's latest tricks, this might just be your sweet spot. But what if gaming's only half your story? Say you're a budding YouTuber editing 4K footage or dabbling in 3D modeling. Meet the NVIDIA 3060. Sure, it's from the last generation, but its 12GB of GDDR6 VRAM gives it an edge for creative work. When I've messed around in Adobe Premiere with 4K projects, that extra VRAM cuts render times and keeps things smooth. For gaming, it's not quite as punchy as the 4060 or 6600 in raw performance, but it's versatile. If you're juggling work and play on a budget, I'd say the 3060's larger memory pool makes it a sleeper hit worth considering. Then there's the NVIDIA 4070, the card that's got everyone talking. With 12GB of GDDR6X VRAM and beefier specs, it's ready for 1440p gaming and even dips its toes into 4K. It's got the tech of the 4060, like ray tracing and DLSS 3, but with more muscle behind it. For Huawei titles like Starfield, you can push high settings and still enjoy a silky experience. And for creators, it handles 4K video edits or 3D renders without breaking a sweat. Here's my take. The 4070's a beast that balances power and efficiency. Only about 200 watts of power draw, which keeps it cool and your electric bill in check. I've used it myself, and it's the kind of car that feels like a long-term investment. Choosing between these is like picking a car. The 4060's your flashy coupe, loaded with the latest gadgets, but maybe not the most practical. The 6600's a trusty sedan, reliable and affordable, getting you where you need to go. The 3060's a workhorse van, extra space for your creative gear. And the 4070? That's your luxury SUV, powerful, comfy, and ready for anything, though it costs a bit more. For me, the 4070 steals the show with its all-around prowess. But your mileage may vary. Here's the bottom line. If you're a gamer chasing the newest tech and don't mind paying for it, the 4060's your ticket. If you want max frames for your dollar, especially in competitive games, the 6600's got you covered. For creators needing that VRAM boost, the 3060's a budget-friendly gem. And if you're after a do-it-all powerhouse, the 4070's tough to top. It all boils down into what you need and what you're willing to spend. So, weigh your options and happy building. Until next time.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end and see you in the next video.